Welcome to day one of Wild Eye Week. Today we're starting off Wild Eye Week, which is presented to you by Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies and Wild Eye Releasing. Also, a special shout out to everybody that's doing this. Also, Horrific Nightmares JM, who created the Wild Eye Wednesday segment. So today we're talking about WeedWolf. Again, this is the first entry into Wild Eye Week, presented to you by Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies, who actually tipped me off to this movie because I seen him review it. So this is directed by Ron Bramhall. This is a 2011 film. I had no idea that WeedWolf was going on 12 years. I thought it was a much recent release. And this is an hour and 58 minutes. It gets a 4.5 on IMDb. There's a good look at the back here. The moon is very high. You do get some bonus features here. Got by Whacked Movies. I believe there was a budget of $25,000 for WeedWolf. Let's take a look at the inside cover art because people like to see the inside cover of some of these Wild Eye Extremes. This is a Wild Eye Extreme label. Hopefully there's nothing there that I'm showing I'm not supposed to. So we are in this town, a little town in Texas, where people like to get high, they like to go out and party, they like to go camping. Seems like everybody in the town is in an indica cloud, including the cops. Everybody just seems completely out of their mind. You have people selling weed. You have people that are partying left and right. You have a newscast feed that calls himself Just the Tip. And they agree that everybody in the town is completely out of their minds and wasted. And, yeah, so basically, this werewolf kills people who are high. And he eats them. And he devours them and cuts up their body into multiple body parts and throws them all over the place. By the time he's finished, he basically leaves arms, limbs, feet, intestines all over the place. And all amidst people who are getting high. So he probably gets a contact buzz along the way, but they never really mention too much about that. Kind of a little bit in the film. Basically, that's the basic premises of the film, is that there's a werewolf on the loose in this town, and they got to figure out a way to capture it. But, in the same token, I don't want to give too much away, but this is definitely Wild Eye Extreme. It's more of a horror comedy. I mean, there is toilet humor in this left and right. There's nudity. Good nudity. No Brillo pad. Not really any good choices of lingerie. I didn't see anything more upper nudity. Really, really nasty toilet references. Toilet humor references. Humor. Hysterical. Some parts of the movie were absolutely hysterical. I found this more to be a comedy. Which obviously, with the title called WeedWolf, that's what you're going to probably think. I really enjoyed the music. The music in this movie was outstanding. I like to have had the WeedWolf soundtrack. Which I wonder if there is a WeedWolf soundtrack. Let's see. Director's commentary, bloopers. Oh, there is music video. I'll have to go back and watch that. But, it's just people at this bar are getting high, and it's just you have a niece and her uncle that are selling weed, and he kind of reminds me a little bit of, well, not really with the hair, but Big Worm, a little bit. Not really, but a little bit. And I don't know, I was thinking maybe I was in the mood to watch Friday. But, yeah, it's just a comedy. And if you like over-the-top humor, toilet humor, if you like to laugh, this is definitely the film for you. This isn't one you go into trying to watch it because you're looking for a werewolf. I mean, there is some nice special effects. I mean, they're all practical effects in the film, I will say that. I actually did like the design of the werewolf, but I wish they would have showed more of them. This film could have been cut down easily into 2 movies, in my opinion, at almost 2 hours long. I was starting to lose interest towards the end of the film, but 2 hours for WeedWolf was just way too long, in my opinion. No reason to go that long with that type of humor, but yeah. So this one I'm giving about a 3 out of 5. On the boggling scale, this will not be a continued watch for me. But if you like humor, if you like totally humor, if you like just nasty jokes and silly humor, and you like gore, definitely check out WeedWolf, and that is my entry for day 1 of Wild Eye Week. Catch you on the flip. Check out everybody that's doing Wild Eye Week. Peace.
This is Halloween.
But the pandemic out, man, still a Halloween with a big bag on me looking like a trick-or-treat. Before the pandemic, I was masked up like Halloween with a big bag on me looking like I trick-or-treat. I'm lit like Christmas Eve, rolling up a Christmas tree. Say he won't smoke till his heat leaking antifreeze. Before the pandemic, I was masked up like Halloween with a big bag on me looking like I trick-or-treat. I'm lit like Christmas Eve, rolling up a Christmas tree. Say he won't smoke till his head leaking antifreeze. Big bag, big money, let the pay talk. I'm riding in the form.